just surviving, not to worry, you'll be fine. I'm glad 'cause I feel grown, now we're in the vibe. I'm not afraid of dying, 'cause I just wanna feel alive. Right now I feel alive, 'cause I just wanna feel alive. Right now I feel alive, 'cause I just wanna feel alive. Remember when you got way too high to drive me home? Silly wasting time, but never staring at the phone. Kinda miss the old days, almost sleeping all day, nights spent smoking cigarettes and breathing freedom. We know how to share long nights, talking about ourselves. We just want freedom and no heartbreaks. I just wanna hold you close, live the moment and try. I'm tired of just surviving, not to worry, you'll be fine. I'm glad 'cause I feel grown, now we're in the vibe. I'm not afraid of dying, 'cause I just wanna feel alive. Right now I feel alive, 'cause I just wanna feel alive. Right now I feel alive, 'cause I just wanna feel alive.
What's good, everybody? Danny here, bringing you the Fire Staff Ice Gauntlet PvP build for New World. Man, Mage truly feels nice over here, guys. Coming from Elder Scrolls Online, where I played mainly Sorcerer for many years, I'm used to playing Mage at a high level, fast, get in, get out type, and it's all the same here over on Mage on New World. Your kit is designed for you to come in, blow the spot up, and dip. So it truly meshes well with what I've been used to doing and continuing to do. So it's nice in that regard, but overall, relative to the field, once again, we have a new MMO where Mage is just, I don't know, man. It just never receives love from the dev team, dude. I don't get it. I don't get what the vendetta is from these dev teams towards my wizardry, dude. But I feel like every fucking game I play fucking loves to nerf the shit out of Mage. And even if it ain't a direct nerf, just passively, just by through disregard of the class in general, Mage just gets pushed aside like a fucking used rag type shit, dude. And it's all the same here on New World to me, man. Mage, relative to the field and the other weapons, it truly feels weak. But I'd like to get y'all's input on it, man. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion from 3-4 months of play. But none of that. Let's just get right into the build, dude. It's quite simple, man. We want freedom. freedom ain't free, and there's a F for fucking fee. The shit is expensive, and damn, even with 5 piece freedom, dog, like it's like with all the desync going around with the blunderbuss bullshit, dude. There's some shit that, man, 10 piece freedom won't even get you out of. So it is what it is. We're gonna give ourselves the best opportunity to get out of the fuck shit, and 5 piece freedom does exactly that. As far as weapon perks go, for those that have played against me, my personal favorite skill on Fire Staff is Incinerate, man. Like it gives you anti-cancel. It gives you basically a juke. Let me zoom out. It gives you a nice little juke that gives you haste right after, so speed boost. I mean, and you can just play with them. You do that, and you'll start to realize that this Incinerate is basically your shield. While it's on the ground, anyone who is just adamant and rigid on spamming you down will have to pay for that rigidness and tenacity. They will have to pay, and they will have to pay with 5-6k damage of their life. Like, that's how it works. So people who are overly aggressive, the Incinerate, it's got their number for sure. For sure. We got something for that, for sure. So I truly like Incinerate as opposed to, say, a Pillar of Fire, because, like, a Pillar of Fire is nice, but what's Pillar of Fire doing when they're right on top of you, bullshitting you down? I like to play outnumbered, so when the pressure is on me, dude, I need to get them the hell off me. So a little Incinerate, rollback, spike, oh, they're going to sleep. And if they're around, maybe I'll just fireball them at the end. See what happens. But yeah, dude, great on Incinerate, essential, because it gives you super armor, and gives you the option to trade. Now you'll see that you're winning a lot more fights against great swords, warhammers, great axes, all melee, basically with stable Incinerate. Without stable Incinerate, Incinerate is useless. So definitely need that perk. We're going with 4-piece refreshing. Where we get that is 1 on the body, and then all 3 on the jewelry. The jewelry perks are going to be health, stam recovery. I mean, those are a given, dude. Light armor build for sure. Hardy, keen awareness. Those are the 2 best ones, I feel like, for Mage. I mean, you can see over here, I've tested damn near everything. Coming from ESO, where all we do over there is test different combinations of sets. Like, this shit ain't nothing, dude. I've tested damn near every combination. 8 refreshing, 9 refreshing, 50,000 refreshing, 50,000 resilient. We tried all that shit, dude. This is what we've come up with, in my opinion, that works best for me. And you can see if it works for you. So yeah, hardy, keen awareness on the ring. Refreshing toast, healthy toast, refreshing on the earring. I love the mana pot heal, dude. You just can't beat it. You spam that shit every 10 seconds, dude, and you combo it with the regen, and it's basically another infused health right there. So that's nice right there. And then, yep, health, refreshing, stam recovery. Lastly, we're gonna pick up Unending Thaw on the shoes. You can get it anywhere, but just pick up that perk for the heavy roots after the storms. Shirking energy on the pants, we'll pick it up because we're light armor to get the stam back. And ice refresh on the gloves as well for the big burst potential after guaranteeing kills with the Mighty Spike Execute. On the weapons, just gonna go with Vicious and Power Fireball attunement. I've tried damn near every fire staff known to man. There's a ton in the bank. This was my next favorite, Vicious Attunement Jagged with Fireball on the armor. That was my next favorite that I came with. But yeah, Vicious and Power Fireball attunement. Best burst potential, best damage in my opinion. On the Gauntlet, I went Vicious, Healing Tomb, keenly empowered. In my opinion, outnumbered. Healing Tomb on the Ice Gauntlet gives you the best bang for your buck and best survivability out of any other perk that you could put there. Unending Thaw on the weapon, okay, 10% on the Ice Storm, that's cool. That shit don't do no damage anyways, so who gives a shit? Let's see, other alternative, Ice Refresh, 75% reduction. Yeah, that's cool. It gives you the most burst potential and clip potential, but you'll realize that majority of the times when you're guaranteeing kills with the spike anyways, just having on the gloves will suffice, and and just guaranteeing the kill with just the 40% reduction is more than enough to finish anything you needed to finish in that given situation. So taking the tomb on the weapon, man, it's too nice. It gives you a 2k heal coming out combo with the mana, and that's 3k right there. No questions asked. Going with Detonate on the ulti, dude, it's too much fun. It's too much fun. Other alternatives to Detonate, I mean, you know it, it's Stone Form. I mean, this is more of the defensive. Personally outnumbered, yes, Stone Form is the better ultimate because it gives you the survivability. You will last longer. It is hard as fuck to die if I'm sitting there in Stone Form and incinerating you down. Yeah, you're tanky as shit. But Detonate is fun as shit, dog. You can flip a fight in damn near 2 seconds with Detonate, dude. So we're gonna stick with Detonate because the plays are fucking scrumptious. So yeah, they were gonna go with that. Potions, mana, health, hearty meals, and regens, dude. So there's that, gentlemen. Honorable mentions are gonna be efficient burnout. You can take on the pants here, but let me show you what that looks like. That would look like this kind of deal. Freedom, efficient burnout, shirk energy, and that's good in a sense, man, but I'd rather take the resilient. But if you could pick up a resilient, efficient burnout and freedom here, it would be a choice for you on whether you want shirk energy or efficient burnout. All right, moving into the stats and attributes, we have 352 intelligence and 156 constitution. This will go up to, I think it's 354, I want to say, when everything gets to 625. So yeah, puts you at 11,700 health, man. I like that little number, dude. It's superstition rather than the 150. So that's what I go with, and it's what I like. As far as the skills and passives go, we're going to start with Fire Gauntlet. I think it's pretty much standard. Only for an Incinerate build, this is pretty much standard. Only one that's kind of like a flex spot is you can go without this heavy attacks no longer consuming mana, and you can move this one right here per se would be my play. But I kind of like the heavy attacks no longer consuming mana just in case you like dueling or something, dude, and you run into a mana issue. Otherwise, really in the run of play, there are no mana issues. So when you can drink a mana pot on cooldown, this passive really does nothing for you, and you can switch it over here, but I just keep it anyways. Ice Gauntlet, man. This is how I run it, dude. I take all the spikies. We take Spike Nation down here. We go ahead, pick the ultimate chili up. Yep, all the damage passives, the mana regens. No one gives a shit. Yeah, I don't take anything under Storm, dude. Like, yeah, that's cool. 10% below 50%. All that's great and all. But we're forgetting one thing. This shit does no fucking initial damage. So any multiplier of an initial non-existent damage is just going to be non-existent. So yeah, Ice Storm is really just here to set up the fucking heavy attack spikes. Honestly, it's really the only purpose of the skill, and it slows them down, which is cool. So yeah, that's that. So instead of taking these three and dumping points in, we're gonna take this slow right here, which is super nice low key, to reposition after taking a hit when you're at full from Melee Nation. Defiant Freeze, I mean, this one's a staple. Casting Ice Gauntlet ability grants 20% fortify. So when you're going in for the dry spikes, you're getting your fortifies, dude. That shit's nice, dude, because I trade a lot with this build. You're finding yourself inviting people to press you because a majority of your gameplay with this build is counterplay. I want you to overcommit, overextend, get greedy trying to force a kill that's not there, and in turn I hit you with my Incinerate, I catch you lacking with the spike, I catch you lacking with the 360 fireball, this, that, and the third. That's the whole purpose of the build, which makes it entertaining, rather than a sit in the back and just shoot fucking hit scan all day. I mean, that shit's boring as fuck. Go play COD or something. Refreshing Frost, reduce the cooldown of all Ice Gauntlet abilities by 20%. This one's really cool, man. It gives you 20% reduction of your tombs when you cast it inside your showers and your spikies. I mean, it is pretty solid. So take that. Gain. I mean, this one's bullshit. Like, why does it make me take this one? Rework this AGS, please, so I don't have to take this sorry ass passive, dude. And then yeah, increase the movement speed by 10% in a frosted area. So yeah, those are the passive there. Let me mention last thing is the Gemmies. The Gemmies, I choose to go for 13% slash damage mitigation, 9% strike, and 23% thrust. All the rune glasses will be giving you fire damage return, And then on the weapon, you're going for a Ignited Gambit for the 12% of the dot. And on the Ice Gauntlet, you choose the Opal for the bigger spike. Yep, I hope that gives you guys a better direction on your Mage builds, man. I know Mage is kind of tough right now. You could choose to go the avenue of Bot Nation and fucking simply just toggle Ice Pylon on Ice Gauntlet and toggle Flamethrower and go around and feel like you're doing a whole lot when really the game's just playing for you. But for those of us who want to press our buttons and feel like we are doing shit, I feel like this build will be able to navigate you guys in the right direction. But it's all objective and subjective in that matter per se. So let me know what you guys think, man. I hope this build is able to help you guys out in your endeavors, and I'll catch y'all out in the fields, dude. Danny out. Peace.